Alright, hey guys, welcome in today. Got a brand new project having to do with scratch art and making a little Christmas tree out of this. Now, I've done a Christmas tree video, a step-by-step. You need to know how to do the step-by-step part of this Christmas tree. I'll have a link in the description below that you can click down there, step-by-step of the Christmas tree. The style that I'm going to do on this scratch art is going to be very, very similar to that. I'm using a bigger sheet. My kids will probably use a little smaller sheet that I cut off. Scratch art is really, really cool. It's this really thin paper onto here, and you use these different tools to scratch off this black kind of foil onto here, and it reveals a really, really cool color. So for a Christmas tree, how I'm going to start off at the top is kind of with a triangle top of it. I still want to leave a little space for my star at the top. When you scratch, you kind of want to put your tool not directly. You want to kind of go on the side a little bit, not directly up, because you don't want to go through the paper at all. So as I go up, sometimes it makes a little cool sound, and then down over to here, looks really cool, onto there, and then another line that kind of will curve now going more towards the middle. So one going this way and one going this way, and then another one that goes out. Make sure this one goes further than that top little edge. Same thing on the other side, make it go out a little further, and then back in just like we just did. And then we're gonna do one more that goes far out. This one also goes far out, and then a big curvy line that connects both these bottom. That's gonna be our Christmas tree bottom. Oh, it looks so cool. I love the colors into these. So onto the bottom, on there, looks cool. A curvy line on this side, a curvy line on this side, and then finish that off with a curvy part of it. I like that, looks cool. And then for the star on top of it, for my stars, I'm gonna do a dot on there, probably about a finger in between that kind of point on there and the dot. Then you can do almost like this shape, like that top of the triangle. You can kind of go out from there, and then on the top, one line that goes straight up, and then you'll have a little gap on each side to do your sides of the star. So one line going that way, one line going that way, and then now you can just curve these parts to kind of connect into here, and that kind of gives us a similar style to our tree with our star also. So I'll go through that real fast. That looks cool, and you can color that in if you want it to be more like a regular star. You can put a regular star on there. There's a couple little details that I'm going to add now to make it more look realistic. I'm going to add a line going on each side of there. Oh, it's so cool how it's different colors, each one onto there. Makes it shine a little bit. For my middle part of it, I'm gonna go not a zigzag. Well, you could do like a zigzag line, but I'm gonna do kind of like a wavy line that goes up and down, up and down, up and down until it runs into the side there. Same thing on that next section. And then you could just leave it like that, or you can kind of switch it up. And if this side goes up, bring this side down. And then the same thing on this top one. If it goes up, you go down, and then back up. Cool, I like that. Okay. A couple more details that I'm gonna add. Again, you can add whatever types of ornaments or designs or patterns or shapes on here that you want. I'm gonna do a curvy line that goes up and then down, almost like a big giant W that's really, really stretched out on each of these. Same thing down here. And then I'll add some circle kind of ornaments onto each. So let's go through that real quick. And then my last little detail, I'm going to put on the edge of each one of these a little line and then an ornament hanging down from there. So there it is. So I'm going to go through the background real quick. I'll kind of fill up the space on the bottom, and then on the sides I might do some stars, maybe Merry Christmas. You could do some presents on there. You could do more ornaments on there. You could write your name. So all sorts of different ideas that you can add to fill in your space on the background. So let's go through that real quick. Look at that, looks awesome. I was really happy with how the background turned out. And like I said, you can add as much as you want in the background. It's really, really hard not to just color the whole background in because it is very addictive. But you also do want to be careful not to get your fingers kind of too oily on it, and make sure you don't scratch it as you go, because really anytime you rub it or put your skin onto it, and hopefully not your nails, you will scratch it on there. So you got to be careful, but it turned out awesome. So definitely, if you like this project, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. And as always, I am Mr. Shooty. This is Mr. Shooty's Art Channel. We'll talk to you guys later.